What's up, everybody? This is Scotty
and Steve
from PlayWhatNow, and this is Eavesdropper in BioShock Infinite. We found the locations of all 80 Voxophones located throughout the game, and we'll be bringing them to you in a 4-part guide. Part 1 has Voxophones 1 through 21. In the upper right-hand corner, you can see the Voxophone number just to make sure that you don't miss any, because backtracking in this game is kind of a bear. And in the bottom left, the location name. Also, Steve isn't in the studio today because he had some terrible excuse for some horse or another, so I replaced him with a soundboard. Isn't that right, Steve?
No.
Isn't that right, Steve?
Yes.
Outstanding. As you can see, we also tried to put a landmark at the beginning of each one of these shots to make it a little easier. So, Steve, how are you adjusting to your time as a soundboard?
Oh, you shame family by foaming at mouth. Throw baby out.
Oh, close enough. These first 4 are located in the Welcome Center, and they're pretty hard to miss, since all you have to do is wander aimlessly about the area. Dynamite drop-in, Steve, once again, thank you so much. And this is the last one in the Welcome Center, just past the guards who are talking about the fancy new Skyhook gun. Here's a little songbird doll, a little plushie maybe you can buy at the store. Now, this is right after you get the option to pick up the baseball and either pelt the interracial couple or pelt Fink. A lot of people don't know there's actually a third option where you do nothing and drop the ball.
Don't drop the ball, son.
Wow! Seems pretty racist. Not sure. Steve, what do you think?
Yes.
Yeah, God, this is the best thing I've ever done. Now, if you played the Industrial Revolution pre-order bonus, this room right before the kitchen here where Lutece handed you the shield potion, that's where you pick up all your gears and Silver Eagles and other pre-order bonus stuff. It's actually done in-game, which is kind of neat. And you could just sort of just meander around the room looking for this thing.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, f*** off, Steve. This is inside of the first building that you can drop into on the rooftops. There's a ton of stuff in the closets in this bedroom, and if you head downstairs here, which is where you'll see the Voxophone is located, this is actually the jump-off point for the first optional side quest, which is kind of a cool little bit. Like I said, not a lot of backtracking in this game. These trunks that you'll find, like I said, there's one in that room. That is kind of the extent of backtracking for the most part. There's maybe 5 or 6 in the game. This is the Old West show. A guy that kind of looks like Steve, keeps a lot of taxidermied animals around.
No.
Well, he does, so don't argue with me, Steve. Now, the Fraternal Order of the Raven is a gentleman's club where they worship their iconic hero, John Wilkes Booth.
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew you'd enjoy his work. I mean, he was a fantastic actor in Our American Cousin. I mean, good God, who doesn't love that seminal classic starring James Vanderbeek? Tosses the football around, they make the whipped cream bikini, they collect some infusions. It's great. It's good times. Fun for the whole family, really. So this is the third of 3 in the Fraternal Order of the Raven. If you hit your first crow, which is the boss of this area, you've gone too far. And I believe this is the last room before you enter the garden, and it's right under the super racist emblem. Steve's sucking it. Great. Alright, so this one we actually missed on our first playthrough. There's a lot of jumping off points when you get to this big maze of sky rails after the Fraternal Order of the Raven. This is the one, that console that I showed you there, that is mission-centric, and you need that to clear the skyline. And that's the first one where you have to clear the skyline at one of those changing stations. Oh, boy. Okay, here we go. Monument Tower. Here's a little treat I found for Steve. There's a bawdy lady picture inside of this gentleman's locker. And she's flashing a little ankle, which is super hot.
It's a man with boobs.
Pretty sure it's a girl there, Steve. This is the big-ass siphon where you can flip the switches and it changes like a diary and a teddy bear to different colors. Just go ahead and head past it, hook a sharp left here. I'm gonna go into this weird-ass like scuba tank thing where apparently Elizabeth has been studied her whole life. You got the growth chart there. Bam, Voxophone on the counter. Inside the examination room there's a ton of other cool stuff too. If you exit that room and hang a sharp left, directly onto the mission critical path, you'll end up here. Now here's something I missed playing through here. Just behind this desk here on the right is an infusion. That was the only infusion I missed. Super pissed about that. This is the third examination room, or survey room, or whatever it's called in the Monument Tower. Don't be upset if you don't see it. Eventually, you'll come across it. And you can hear Elizabeth singing.
Straight nude.
Brr, one can only hope. After you go flying into the water from like hundreds and hundreds of feet in the air, which should kill you but doesn't because, hey, let's video games, you can go behind this little changing station.
Get in the buck.
Okay, and there it is. Now, after you scoop Elizabeth back up, you'll head inside of the boardwalk area here. There's a gear there in this wash tub. Is a super sad Voxophone. Now, you'll have gone past the Irish washroom. This is the white washroom where Steve goes.
I am the powerful color.
You always gotta make it awkward, don't you? So this is the first encounter with Elizabeth with you. She's like, my God, are dead people. WTF, you can't just kill people.
No.
No, right? So, but apparently you can because, hey, let's video games once again. This is also the first part where you really get a lot of good explanation of Elizabeth's character, a little bit of depth to it. Steve, how do you feel about having a Disney princess on your side?
Fat chicks.
Wow, she's super skinny, actually. So this is the last one before you get on the train to leave the area, head into the basement.
Down low.
Yep, all up and down those stairs. There's a whole bunch of crap to outfit yourself with before the big-ass tram fight. Steve, what do you think about this game so far?
1 bag of shit.
Wrong video.
4 bags of shit.
Ah, f*** it.